Hey guys, I decided to do a video for my project over the genetic disorder presentation. I picked cystic fibrosis because I've seen a lot of research. I've seen a lot of people having this disease. I've seen a lot of commercials and things. And I've seen school events even. So I became really interested. When I seen it on the list, I really wanted to do it. So I've really learned a lot by doing this. So I'm just going to give you these 7 things. A general description of the disorder. Cystic fibrosis, also known as CF, is a passed down disorder that causes damage to the lungs and digestive systems. Groups of people it mostly affects. Usually hospitals test you when you're young, so it affects young children. And it's most common in white people of Northern European ancestry, but also occurs in Hispanics, African Americans, and some Native Americans. It is very rare in people of Asia and Middle Eastern origin. The frequency of this disorder. Well, 1 in 2,500 newborns are born with this disorder, yet 1 in 25 people are carriers. Symptoms or signs. Well, stuffy nose, long-lasting symptoms. You'd have multiple hospitalized lung infections, a really bad cough, a poor weight gain. Usually people with CF are really skinny because their pancreas doesn't produce the enzymes that our body does. But the enzymes, they help you digest food better and get the nutrients. So that's why we gain weight. And they can't because their pancreas doesn't produce them. So that leads me to one of the treatments for CF is an enzyme pill taken to allow better absorption of nutrients and pass their stool better. It seems constipation is really severe when it comes to CF because their body just doesn't digest like ours does. Another treatment would be antibiotics, whether you take them from a pill or this pill named Toby, called Toby. It deals with respiratory and lung problems. There's something called a vest, which beats you, and it beats that mucus where you can cough it up. The gene in the CF people, our gene produces like a slick lubricant type material of mucus to allow our body to function better. But with the CF gene, you see, it's much thicker, and it gets in these pores in their lungs and get in their digestive system. So it makes everything harder to digest and to breathe. Lack of exercise, like people with CF really don't want to exercise that much because it's so hard for the respiratory system to function as well as ours does. I mean, I could run a mile, but you see somebody with CF couldn't run that far. It'd take them a much longer time to get up to that speed. How long is the life expectancy after being diagnosed? Well, there really is no life expectancy. It's basically, do you take care of yourself and do you see the right doctors? It could be normal life expectancy like us, 60s and 70s, but it also could be in the 20s. It just really depends on how you take care of yourself. The type of genetic inheritance. A defect in the CFTR gene causes cystic fibrosis. Well, that's all my 7 things. I think I've broadened the info you should know about cystic fibrosis, and I know I definitely have learned more about it. So, I'll see you tomorrow.